Before this video starts, I just want to thank everyone for getting me to 1,000 subscribers. That is a huge milestone and I appreciate it all and it means a lot to me. And if you're a returning viewer, why not hit that subscribe button since you're already coming back, unless you want to stay in copper. I do stream almost every day on YouTube, so if you guys want to stop by and check that out, that would be super awesome. And I do hope you guys enjoy this video. Alright guys, we're going to get into this new video. Let's get right into it and let's just see how this is going to look. I genuinely don't know.
For checking out our lab tests.
Like, who knows, honestly. This looks good.
The current state of the shields has something that I saw comment for this and I thought it was perfect. It was headshot lottery. That's kind of what the hipfire sequence is, where it's just a random headshot can catch you and does not feel good, regardless of what side of the shield you're on. With this package, one of the big things was to make sure that every action a shield operator can have follows a very simple principle. Be defensive. Be defensive 90% of the time. If you want to be offensive, then you got to give something for that. This is the idea that reloading behind the shield is now safe. But yeah,
that's fine. I have no problem with the reload.
You have to open yourself up. You have to become vulnerable.
That makes sense.
Of being the tank of your team. We want you to be able to be in that front line. We want you to be able to carve the territory. And
overall, this is a good change. I feel like shields kind of needed it. They're kind of old.
Mon 10 when the shield is not extended. There's a bunch of new things that you can do. One, you can break through full health barricades.
That's crazy. The rushing is going to be insane. Trap operators are going to be good next season because the rushing and shield ups. I don't know how I feel about that though. You can throw your shit behind the shield. It's kind of crazy.
Check if there's traps, but more importantly, if you're working as a team, you can hold your position while you feed that intel team. As we can see, attackers and ballistic shields are getting a lot of functionality. They're able to sprint, better rotations throughout the map, but that said, a defender can light up that shield. This will actually stop a shield operator.
No one's shooting the top. It doesn't do any damage.
With the new addition of the defensive melee,
you want to shoot their feet.
Get up close and personal. Something, generally speaking, you don't want to happen. You're not out of options.
There you go. I mean, terrible aim, but
you have a window of opportunity in which you can light up that shield user. Maybe shoot them in the legs, do something in that reaction, but again, not a position you want to find yourself in. So it's best to use the suppressor fire to keep them at a distance and work with your team. So this is the foundation of our shields going forward. It sets us up for the opportunity.
It looks good. I like this one.
Our shields, including our extended shield. We'll have a little bit more to talk about later this year.
That one's a good one. I fucks with it.
The launch of a new season is a great time to introduce impactful new measures. Updates
player protection
and anti-cheat are on the way. And here to tell you more, our associate producer Killian Callow.
Anti-cheat, huh? We got anti-cheat now. Let's see it.
With the Omen, we're introducing new restrictions to play rank. Rank is our most competitive place.
Yes. This is the biggest issue. This is what turned me off this season. Is I literally just constantly kept playing cheaters. There's so many videos I could have done on just cheaters alone, but it's so repetitive. It's like
we only want to catch cheater and the people that are ruining your game experience. We want to clean matches.
How about get somebody who is get somebody who manually goes in, like a couple people go in and like look at reports.
Player protection toward anti-cheat or player behavior are top priority for the project on Siege.
In addition to accumulating razor-sharp skills and finely tuned instincts, Siege players have a tendency to collect.
Anti-cheat was kind of.
So we've got a new inventory system to help you make the most of your cosmetic collection.
I don't care about the locker system. Now this is what I'm excited for. This right here, attachments and ADS. What is gonna happen here? This is where all the shit I'm excited for.
ADS and the attachment system. We're going to bring this awesome gunplay and gun feel that we have in Siege, and we're going to make it even better. So for the ADS, we're slowing down the time it takes for you to come from the IP to the fully ADS state. This means that if you have a plan, you're in control of an angle.
I like that. I like that.
This will allow us to have more creativity and more control on what
slows the pace down a bit.
Currently in the game, we have the Universal 1X, the 1.5, the 2.0, 2.5, and 3.0. In Deadly Omen, we're reshuffling them into 4 categories. We're going to have the Iron Sights, the Universal 1X, the Magnified Scope, and the Telescope.
That's fucking change in the world. Getting rid of the 1.5. Oh, thank you.
The Magnified Scope will have no bonus on the ADS speed, but will in turn provide you with a 2.5 zoom level. The Telescopic Scope will have also no bonus on the ADS speed, but it will have a
holographic and ACOG are back, baby.
The casing, the object, and we're going to put it in the magnified scope section. As we're changing the optic section, we have to redistribute them. This means that our defenders will have limited access to the magnified scope, no telescopic scope there, but on the attacker side, we'll have access to magnified and telescopic scope on mostly all of our operators.
Every operator should have it.
The R4C, so if you were there back then, we're back. So the laser, it's such a tactical object, it's this awesome attachment, but we don't do it justice, right? We're going to change the hipfire bonus into an ADS speed bonus. A 15% bonus, this is huge, but you'll have to be careful on where you're aiming. So now that we have 2 categories of effect,
oh shit, really? They got rid of the hipfire? That's crazy.
What we're going to bring in Deadly Omen is a 20% reload speed bonus. So if you've been keeping up with Siege, well, last year we changed the reload. This is such an important new change for you now. If you
is it going to be good enough?
Attachment, well, we have the horizontal grip, a new attachment that will be available for our primary weapons. This one
vertical grips are so good consistently.
That's the one. The vertical grip will remain the one attachment that you want if you want to manage vertical recoil, but we're making it 15% instead of 20% bonus. As you can see in Deadly Omen, there's tons of changes to the attachment system. I suggest that you go into shooting range, you try all of those new options around because you have to try them out.
We're just a few updates away from
very good
the
changes.
new operator, Deimos. But first, here's creative director Alexander Karpazis with more on what's coming this season.
A big feature for player comfort that's coming this season is pre-visualization of projectiles. These are all the gadgets that are throwable. When you're quickly aiming, you'll have a pre-vis trail, and when you stop and pause for a bit...
I don't think I'm a fan of that. I'm not a fan of
This
this.
is not about lowering the skill ceiling.
It
Instead,
is.
This is giving you the confidence to set up sites quickly.
No. That's definitely lowering the player's skill scene, because now they have a visual thing. That defeats the
And
purpose.
this gives a lot more confidence and a lot more power to the player to do the strategy that they want to do. And for those
Nah, that's stupid. I don't like that. I mean, you could tell, but why turn it off? Why would you even turn it off? It's just so good. Now you won't ever fuck up. You can't ever fuck up.
When it comes to approaching repel and exiting repel.
Okay, they're giving attackers faster repelling. Nice.
It gives you the power to actually play on a wall and take an objective. And we've done some work on the mocap side as well, making sure that it feels right and also it looks right.
I like that, making it better.
Gameplay and new strategies.
As zombies getting changed, thank God.
Situations for attackers. The first one is that Kiva barriers can be deployed from afar, and this is causing attackers to have issues destroying them. And the second one is that explosives are the main way to deal with them, and this is causing a lot of stress on attackers' operators lineup and also on the explosives economy.
Now Solus and Fenrir.
For example,
Solus and Fenrir
will require 36 bullets to destroy a Kiva barrier. The 417 DMR will require 11 bullets, and the Supernova shotgun will require only 3 shells. As always, in balancing, we will keep an eye on these changes and iterate in the future if it's required. After the weapon recoil overhaul that we did on year 7, LMGs have become less and less used by the players. We want to
Yeah,
deploy
because you
changes
ruined them.
that are based on the main attributes of LMGs. LMGs are heavy weapons capable of offering great support fire. We choose 2 main changes for this patch. The first one is that we will review every recoil on LMGs and make them easier to control. You should expect a recoil in between what we had in year 7 and what we have right now. The second change is that LMGs will make operators move 10% slower. Remember that
Okay, that's fine.
That will help you to increase your speed by 5%. So this can help you to counter this change. These changes should incline players to play LMGs more like a support weapon rather than an entry kill weapon.
Now it's time to meet the operator.
Now this is what I want to see.
He's bringing a collection of small probes called Deathmark trackers. These little machines will seek out their target no matter where they are on the map and relay their location to Deimos and only to Deimos for a period of time. Of course, it can't be said that Deimos isn't the sporting sort. While Deimos' Deathmark tracker is active,
Ooh, that pistol looks clean.
he'll also restrict himself to his custom revolver for the duration of the
Okay, that guy has
So I think
terrible aim.
that's hardly a disadvantage.
That revolver's fire,
To
bro.
use a Deathmark, Deimos will
Okay.
identify a target.
I fucks with
Having
it.
him or his allies scan enemies
I fucks with Deimos. I like that AK too. I like that AK. AK-74.
Deimos can cycle through
I know people didn't like it, but I fuck with it on Nomad as well.
As his target, he can use the ability button to toss up one of his death marks and start the hunt.
I like that AK.
With 0 death marks, and then over the course of the round, he will accumulate more until he reaches his maximum of 3. The tracker will take a few seconds to find its target, during which
I fuck with this.
both teams will be alerted, giving them a chance to
So it looks like he can't have his assault rifle out when he targets somebody, but that's fine. That revolver is definitely getting nerfed. I'm calling it. It's gonna get like more recoil
cancel the ability at any time.
or something, or a slower fire rate.
Deimos has 2 primary options. The first option is the AK-74M.
Yes, the AK-74 is so good.
When all you need is to just rain down bullets on the enemy.
Okay, it's not like that. They completely destroyed it.
And a personal favorite of mine.
The shotgun is good.
Great for making rotates.
It does have a good revolver, so it might be able to use a shotgun over the AK-74.
Is Deimos' signature weapon, and it's easy to see why. In the veteran's hands, it's a fast, accurate, and deadly machine of death.
It has like no recoil, bro.
Anything that moves.
Oh, bro, this reminds me of Nomad when their pistol released. Dude, literally they nerfed that because it was hard breach or frag grenades are ass. No, that is so bad.
Hard breach charges allow Deimos to bear down on a site.
Hard breaches are great.
Deimos will make sure that no one can hide from it.
Grenades? No, grenades suck.
His balanced approach.
Okay, cool. 2 over 2 speed.
Without having to worry about taking a stray bullet or 2. Deimos' ability can take one piece of the defender equation off the board, but he can also weaponize the intel that he provides. A coordinated team can use Deimos' exposed position either as bait or as a misdirect.
True.
New players will find that Deimos' kit is quite powerful and very effective at hunting down single targets and taking them out. This can be a bit risky in solo play, but if you coordinate with your team and share that intel, you can get a lot of benefit out of it. We can think of operators like Ashe, Zofia, Blitz, or Ying. They would all be perfect for that job. Deimos might be able to hunt down operators, but smart defenders will also protect themselves with traps and flanks. Operators who can anticipate and disable traps, like IQ or Thatcher, and flank watch operators, like Nomad and Gridlock, are great additions to make sure that Deimos doesn't have to worry about additional variables on his hunt. Deathmarks are small and fast.
God, that's such a terrible aim.
Once they found you. However, with the right tech, it is possible to hide from them or avoid them entirely. Gadgets that disable electronics, such as mutes jammers, two-brow Zoto canisters, can help mask an operator's presence, hiding them from a Deathmark tracker before they find them. If you're too late and already getting tracked, these devices can still help you, though they'll only last for the duration of the disabling effect. If the disabling ends before the Deathmark does, then it'll pick up right where it left off. Vigil is uniquely suited to dealing with Deimos. His ability to deny intel also applies to Deathmark trackers.
Nice, that's good.
Operator. His ability to control the flow of battle means that nobody is safe. When Deimos is on the board, he's a problem, and he needs to be dealt with.
I think Jackal will be picked more once this guy gets banned, because he's gonna get banned.
Played a lot of Siege, and recently played an early hands-on session with Operation Deadly Omen.
I don't care.
Please welcome Jinxie.
I don't care. Is that it? Well, overall, I think this is a great season. As long as this season launches with a good server and the anti-cheat actually works, this might be one of the best seasons we've had. With the ADS change, I think it's bringing some awesome shit. I love that the 1.5 is gone forever. It bringing back the old days. I like that all the attachments do something different now. The new attachment. I don't like the visual thing for grenades. I think that's kind of stupid. I don't like that. That definitely is for newer players who are learning. Like, there's no reason not to use it either, because there's sometimes where people mess up with their frags. Even not like everyone messes up or like messes up with their things. So everyone's gonna use that now. So it doesn't matter. And yeah, overall, I'm excited for this. This looks like a great update. So yep. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.